Hi everyone, it's me, Steph. So I'm supposed to tell you my version of the proposal. So we went to New York, Chris and I, we went to New York, and we were actually going for three things. One, we were going for Chris's birthday. Two, we were going to celebrate our 10-year anniversary. And three, we were going there because we were going to go to a football game. Because we usually have like a football game. Like once a year we go to an out-of-state game. And so this year, or that year, we were going to New York. And so we went there October 17th. And we actually, the day we got there, we rented a car, and it was really nice. It was a red, I'm not really good with cars, but it's like a red, nice, pretty car.
Ford Mustang.
Mustang, there you go. See? And then it was really nice, but I was scared to drive it because New York was really scary. And we went to the hotel to drop off our luggages. And then we kind of wanted to rest because we were kind of jet lagged just a little bit. Or maybe I was just really tired. It was just a long weekend. And or long week. And we went to the Statue of Liberty, and it was really nice. I recommend anyone who goes to New York to visit that. And I also recommend that you take the stairs, not the elevator. However, if you take the stairs, we do not recommend you take the stairs if you have any heart problems, any neck or back problems, or if you're, what is it?
Bad thighs.
Yeah, you have bad thighs, or you're just out of shape. Because someone here had an asthma attack halfway climbing up those stairs, but it was totally worth the trip. And then, what did we do, after the Statue of Liberty?
We walked the Brooklyn Bridge.
Oh yeah, we walked the Brooklyn Bridge, which I think that what inspired me to walk the bridges. And I love bridges ever since then. And so what we usually do when we go to on trips, just me and Chris, we usually like to have a fancy dinner. And so the next day, which was Saturday, it was Chris's birthday, also our anniversary. Because remember, he asked me, or we asked each other out on his birthday. So we celebrate an anniversary and his birthday at the same time. So we went to this really nice restaurant called the River Cafe. And it's funny because when I heard cafe, I was like, it's probably like Denny's or something. But Chris told me to get really dressed up and, look really nice, so I did. And then we drove over there, and the whole day I actually thought, I just remembered, that same day, earlier that day, we went to Coney Island, and it was just us, and we sat on a bench watching, looking at the beach, and it was really romantic, and me and him were just talking, and he would give me kisses on my cheek, or it was just really sweet. So I thought he was going to propose to me that day. And then he decided, hey, let's go take pictures on the dock. And I was like, okay, maybe he's going to propose to me, over here. And then he's like, okay, let's go get ready for the restaurant. So I was kind of maybe he's going to propose to me at the restaurant. So when we got to the restaurant, it was really nice because it was right underneath the Brooklyn Bridge. You could see the little taxi boats going underneath, and it was sunset. And when we walked into the restaurant, it was really, really fancy. And we met this one lady, and we talked to her, and we were just oh yeah, we're from California, we're celebrating, our 10-year anniversary. And she was just really cool, and she wanted to buy Chris and I another drink. And so I was drinking a glass of wine that cost $20, just one glass. And Chris was drinking a sapphire martini with 3 olives, which I got to have, and or just one. I just got to have one, and so she bought us another glass of that, and then I was oh my gosh, I can't believe she just spent $40 on strangers she just met. And then I thought that was sweet. And so when we got to our table, we ordered our food, which was really good. And it was funny because I thought Chris was going to propose after dinner, and then he insisted on getting like dessert. So I was like, oh man, maybe the dessert will have the ring, but no, nothing. I was like, maybe the wine has something in it. No, nothing. And then like we were just talking um, after we finished the dinner, and he was like, I was gonna propose to you in this restaurant. And I was like getting really excited, and then he said, but I decided not to. And I was like, oh, okay. So I knew right there and then. I was like, okay, tomorrow, the next day, we were gonna go to a football game and then go home. So I was like, oh, he's probably not gonna propose. And then when we went outside after the restaurant, we were looking at the view, and it's so pretty. I love New York. And we were taking pictures, and then he kissed me on my head, and I turned around, and then he said, Stephanie, for the past 10 years, you made me the happiest man. Will you make me the happiest man? Okay, hence, I don't really remember how it goes, because it went by really fast. But he was like, can you make me the happiest man again by asking, or by you marrying me? Something to that effect. And then, in my head, okay, I was like, shut up, like, no way, okay? So when he asked me, I was like, yes, baby, I will marry you. I gave him a kiss, and then we were just really excited, smiling, and then he said, hey, why don't you turn around? Because look, your mom's here. So I turned around, but no one was there. But yeah, it was just, it was just really sweet. And then afterwards we went back to the hotel, and we called everybody. I called my best friend, family, and we told them what was going on, and, like how he proposed, and, like me and Eej, that's my best friend, she knew, or we were talking about it, we were like, oh, maybe he might propose, maybe not. Yeah, so she had a feeling, but she wasn't sure too. But yeah, that's my version of the proposal.